Hi, my name is Allie Egan and I'm the founder of Veracity. I'm super excited to share about the importance of hormonal health and hormonally safe skincare and supplements with the 9 list today. So I'll start off and just tell you a little bit about Veracity, who we are, why we exist. Veracity, we are a hormonal health wellness brand with a mission to get women on a path to hormonal balance to look and feel their best. This is so important because as women, we're mostly told that, you're hormonal, or you're taught kind of about periods, pregnancy and menopause and nothing else in between. So, we're all just left to fend for ourselves, where hormones are the chemical messengers in your body that literally control every single organ. They're the root cause behind not only things like your fertility and your aging, but also your gut health, your mental health, your skin health, your metabolic health, your heart health, literally everything. And so we know, science knows, that if you have more balanced, healthy hormones, you are going to look and feel better and also have lower risk of other big, health indications like diabetes and heart disease, and side effects from these, hormonal imbalances, like, your hair falling out or night sweats or acne and bad skin. I'll tell you a little bit about, me and how I came to this. My background has been in building other amazing skincare and consumer brands. I was at La Mer creating products and marketing for them, Clinique, Origins, and then I was the CEO of a women's apparel brand, Cynthia Raleigh. So, in my world, I was in kind of my dream job, or at least getting there. But I went through some health stuff that taught me the importance of hormonal health, and I wanted to bring that to others. So out of nowhere, I broke out into this eczema-like rash on my skin. And so I saw my dermatologist. I'm like, what's going on? And she was like, oh, it's no big deal. It's contact dermatitis. It'll resolve itself. Well, it didn't. And I ended up dealing with that skin problem for the better part of 4 years. Separately, when I was CEO of Cynthia Raleigh, I was finally at a point in my life and career where my husband and I were ready to start our family. So we started trying, and we weren't successful. In fact, I had been on a hormonal birth control and then hormonal IUD, and so I wasn't having regular cycles. So I went in and got my hormones tested with an infertility doctor, and only at that point was I diagnosed with a disease called Hashimoto's, which is a form of hypothyroidism. Thyroid issues affect 50% of women, especially women, starting in pregnancy and beyond. And even then I was just given a pill and, sort of told to go on my way and start IVF and do this whole, infertility thing. And I went through honestly the hardest point in my life. I had an ectopic pregnancy. I had multiple miscarriages. And I was really at my wit's end until I started taking my health into my own hands, researching what was the real sort of cause and effects of this Hashimoto's diagnosis. And it's at this point when I found in the medical research that this dry, flaky skin that I was experiencing is a very established symptom and connection of hypothyroidism. And I was just so frustrated because here I was having worked in skincare, seeing a doctor, and not only did I not have the tools to understand what was happening to my face, but I also didn't have this really important information that about my underlying health that had a huge impact on my life and my future happiness. And so that's what I wanted to bring to more women with Veracity. And then personally, since actually understanding my root cause and getting my thyroid and other hormonal health under control, I've since had 2 kids. I've never had my skin issue again. And I'm not even on thyroid medication anymore. And I test my hormones every 3 months. So that's why at Veracity, we wanted to be the experts in hormonal health science and hormonal health safety, because if you have this, balance or more balance, like, you are going to see it in your skin, you're going to see it in your hair, and you're going to have less big health issues. So I'll tell you a little bit about us and our products, but we created the first ever at-home hormone test to make it super easy, super painless, so you can really get in check with what is actually going on in your body and not just be sort of a slave to the Google trends or Instagram or TikTok trends. It's a saliva test where you spit in a small tube, you mail it back, and you get, a full report on what your actual hormone levels are, what that means for, your skin, your hair, your nails, your gut, as well as your broader health and where you might want to seek additional care. And then you get a personalized wellness routine to help you address that underlying root cause. So things like diet, exercise, sleep, stress management. Should you try acupuncture? If so, how much? So it's really tailored and all based on established science and the clinical expertise of our amazing whole health medical team. So we have brought together the powers of a dermatologist, endocrinologist, an OBGYN, a functional medicine doctor, and a nutritionist to really bring this, again, whole person, whole health approach to you and your hormonal health. And then I want to talk a little bit about why our hormonal health is so messed up. So 80% of women will experience a hormonal imbalance. And this is like outside of the normal fluctuations you go through with your period or pregnancy or menopause. 50% of women have thyroid issues. 10% of women are diagnosed with PCOS. That really, some estimates think that number should be closer to 30%. The average time to get some of these diagnoses is somewhere between like 3 and 9 years, which is just like insane. And the research is very clearly showing that a lot of this is because of all of these hormonal disruptors we have in our lives. So things called endocrine disrupting chemicals. They are the plastic water bottles that you may be drinking out of. They are the receipts you're getting at the grocery store. They are the background of the chemicals in the skincare products and hair products you're using every single day. And these little sort of like, microaggressions of disruption over time really build up. And so it's why you see the average age of puberty coming down, the average age of menopause. So we're really proud with Veracity and our product line to introduce the first truly hormonally safe and hormonally optimized skincare. So all of our products are verified hormonally clean, both in the formulas as well as in the packaging. So all of our packaging in this really beautiful glass that's proven to be safe. And we take things that we know you want to use, but replace those ingredients with a hormone safe version. So this is our blemish calming cleanser, for example. It's a really beautiful, gentle, foaming anti-acne cleanser. But unlike all the other acne cleansers out there, it doesn't have any salicylic acid or benzoyl peroxide, which are known hormone disruptors. We use all biomimetic ingredients. So these are actual, like, the source and the form of ingredients that your body will recognize. So when it sees hyaluronic acid in our serum, for example, it is the exact same size and molecular structure as your body's own hyaluronic acid. So it's effectively reteaching your body to produce these amazing things itself, and then not getting in the way of your body healing itself by putting on endocrine disrupting chemicals to your face on a daily basis. And then we just launched our amazing line of hormone optimizing supplements. So we have our the only multivitamin that is targeted to give your bodies the essential of hormone ingredients, basically the building blocks for hormonal balance. So all of your B vitamins, selenium, iodine, magnesium, etc. And then as well as our probiotic, which has over 100 billion actives and 6 specific strains to help your body effectively process used hormones and toxins out so you can foster a healthy gut microbiome and be hormonally balanced. And then we have 7 different targeted supplements to help you really kickstart those hormonal imbalances. So we have things like Vital Androgen Detox, which helps with signs and symptoms of PCOS and high androgen hormones. So things like losing your hair, acne. Another one of my personal favorites that I've been using postpartum is our Vital Estrogen Revive. This is great especially for postpartum and for those going through perimenopause or menopause. And I always think that, when you go to physicians today, they want to give you like the nuclear option for everything, but it's so great to be able to start with drug-free versions that are clinically backed, that can help sort of kickstart your body into action and balance. So that's just a little bit about us, and I hope you've learned the importance of hormonal health and hormonal safety. And you can find Veracity on our website, veracityselfcare.com, as well as on Instagram. We have a lot of really great educational content around skin health and hormones. And then with some of our retail partners, Saks Fifth Avenue, Onda Beauty, and The Well. So thank you for having us, and I hope you are focusing on your hormonal health in the coming months. Bye.